Good morning, bulls. Good afternoon, bears. And good evening, crypto enjoyers. I hope you had a great week since our last ETH update last Tuesday. So let's get started and let's rumble. So, where do we stand on ETH? As I'm recording the video, ETH is currently sitting at $3,906. So for a quick update, we currently have three short running position on ETH. We're gonna review them really quick, and we're gonna review the last one because the last one is the most important. That's the one we did open during the previous video. So currently we have like three short open. One from 4,886, currently down like 20% since our entry. We've got the second one sitting at 4732, which is down like slightly over 17%, and the latest one was up on at 4132, which is down slightly over 5% since our entry. So let's have a look at the weekly really quick. Where do we stand? We're back below on the weekly and on the daily obviously as well, because we're gonna have a look at the daily after. Below the 4K level, you can see that we're clearly trending down on RSI. MACD is as crossed like 2 weeks ago. Going toward like maybe 150, something like that. I don't think we're gonna go straight below zero before pump or bounce, whatever you want to call it, on ETH. As you can see, we're like rejection from the previous 2021 all-time high. We almost had the perfect retest of the 26 on the weekly and the yearly open. We missed it by a couple of dollars. CME gaps sitting slightly below 3K, and there's huge liquidation as well in between like 2800 to 2960. Right, let's have a look at the 3 days. Okay, so as you can see, we're like 4 consecutive like red 3 days candle. The current one is green, I mean blue, because on my chart it's blue, but it's not looking too good to be honest. It looked like a retest of the previous support. The previous support we're gonna see on the daily looks like way cleaner on the daily. Looking good for our view. I mean, really important, like bearish divergence on the 3 days, even on smaller time frame there. Going towards zero on the 3 days there, which is good. We lost the 9, we lost the 26. We're trading down, and anyone saying that we're not trading down, I think is like not opening his eyes correctly, in my opinion. So just a quick reminder, you've got the link in the bio description of the video. You can get free access to our trading Discord for free if you got either Bluffing account or a Bybit account. Anyway, back to business. So let's have a look at the daily. Let's put back the latest position that we do have open. So latest position was open over there at 32, closing off with a stop around there, and final TP slightly there. Let me just like double check if my final TP is correct, because I don't want to say like any mistake, you know. Where's my ETH short? There we go. Okay, so it was open at 4136, not 4132, but same as final TP is like 2500 2555, 2555, right over there. So that's where that's the latest position we have opened on ETH during the previous YouTube video that you can see in on my YouTube. I mean, I've created playlists, so you've got a playlist for BTC review on the Thursday, and on Tuesday you've got ETH review. I'm posting that review late because I was out for dinner, so I do apologize for that, guys, and I hope it's not too late. Otherwise, you'll see it like Tuesday in the morning or afternoon if you're in Australia or Southeast Asia, you know. What you can see clearly on the daily to me is that we have a reversal. I mean, the reversal flashed on my system over there. We've been shorting for a while now, reaching TP1, stop to break even, TP1, stop to break even. We currently have 3 running position on ETH, but you can see that we're turning on the smaller moving averages on the daily, which is good for us, not good for bears. 200 decime on the daily on ETH sitting at 3,200, 3,206 to be exact. I think that's the main target, slightly below the yearly open. So it's an important zone. You've got huge correlation over there. You've got the 3 days on 200 decime on the 3 days. You've got on the daily 200 decime on the daily. You've got yearly open. You've got semi gap, and you've got huge amount of liquidation sitting slightly below 3k in that zone there. All I see is like continuation. What you can see that I was stating earlier is that we had a pump today. I'm sure many of you got really excited. People were bearish in the morning, bullish in the afternoon, a lot of flip-floppers around, and what we just experienced was a retest of the previous support body candle from mid-August. I think that was it, and then we're gonna grab the low of that body candle. Those 2 weeks there's going to be taken, and hopefully we're going to get a continuation to the yearly open, at least for my opinion. I hope so, because obviously I put my money where my mouth is, and I've got TPs to take, right, to extract some money from our beloved crypto market. Let's have a look at the daily there. Nothing bullish to me, to be honest. It's just like trending down pretty clean. Of course, if you're a newcomer, all my charts are inverted, so of course it does look bullish, but it's inverted, as you can see on the price on the right hand side. It's all inverted. RSI is inverted, MACD is inverted, and body candles are inverted as well. So yeah, I'm just like looking for some continuation. Let's have a look at the H4. H4 is interesting to me quite a lot. So we had like reversal flashing there. We did shorted because we were short from there. We had like TP1 got stopped at break even and re-shorted as a second position, because the one for 4,888 was not stopped at break even. We went pretty close to our entry today, but we didn't reach it. So what's interesting to see is like we've been trending above the 200 decime on the H4. I mean, we've been trending up on the H4 for a while now, since early July. And what you're seeing now is that like we've been fighting for a couple of weeks. I mean, since mid-August with the H4, lost it, reclaimed it, lost it, reclaimed it, and now we started to even trade on the 9 and 26. So I foresee some kind of continuation to yearly open and below. I truly hope that we will not stop at yearly open, but yearly open will be a really interesting zone for bullish view and starting to turn in my opinion. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, it looks good. Looks good for bearish asses, right? Even there, look how clean is that. We're gonna go back below zero there. I foresee continuation. I don't see anything else to be honest with you guys. I ain't lying. When I'll be bullish, you'll be pissed as much as you've been pissed when I was bearish. 100%. Anyway, that was it for me guys tonight for the quick update on ETH. I tried to keep the video short, around 10 minutes. Once again, can you reminder, you can get free access to our trading Discord for free once again, because we can, because we're not after 2, 3, 4, 500 monthly fee. All right, have a good evening, enjoy your week. See you in 2 days on Thursday for the BTC weekly review, and of course stay safe. No over leverage, no over trading. It's only for gamblers. If you're gamblers, go to the casino. Cheers.